All right, weather-wise on this Tuesday night, want to give you the first alert to a couple of incoming weather events for us. First and foremost, we've got brighter, milder weather in the near term. We're talking about tomorrow and specifically into Thursday. But as we head into and through this upcoming weekend, it's going to be another one that features some rain. And as the storm system departs, it's going to be turning windy and also much cooler by early next week. Overnight lows could go into the 30s. So here's the setup as we head into the weekend. High pressure that's going to bring us beautiful weather through Thursday is going to be moving offshore, allowing a storm system from the west to approach. It's going to transfer its energy off the mid-Atlantic coast where a second low develops, and where this low develops and how it tracks relative to Connecticut, also how quickly it intensifies, will dictate how soggy our Saturday will be. As it moves away, it will continue getting stronger, and on the back side of that, the wind picks up, funneling cooler air in our direction over the second half of the weekend. On the excessive rain outlook, keep in mind it's just Tuesday night. We're talking about Saturday, keeping the level 1 risk just to the north of Connecticut. This could be dropped a little bit farther south, but right now looking at anywhere from ½ an inch to an inch of rain, perhaps some locally higher amounts. And given that it's going to be starting later Friday and lasting into Saturday, given that fairly broad window of time, there's not a big concern for flooding as of right now. So meanwhile, tonight we've got temperatures that have been going from the 50s into the 40s across inland Connecticut, still 50 to 55 along the shoreline, 54 currently in our capital city, 47 though with a calm wind and a partly to mostly cloudy sky. Looking live from Waterbury and from southeast Connecticut there in Mystic. A few cars crossing the Bascule Bridge, but otherwise we're dry after some spotty sprinkles developed during the course of the afternoon heating. Those have all diminished and the cloud cover is beginning to break up a bit. So looking at the big picture again, high pressure is going to be building in for tomorrow and especially into Thursday. So tomorrow dry. Like today, we'll see some clouds develop through the afternoon, and then mostly sunny skies are expected for Thursday. So overnight tonight will bottom out in the 40s. Some patchy fog is possible. Otherwise tomorrow looking for a fairly bright start, and then there are the clouds developing through the afternoon. You see some specks of green. We're forecasting dry weather with temperatures topping out in the low and mid 60s. So near the normal high of 63 for the Hartford area for the middle of October. So as we head forward in time, a good time perhaps if you've got some time off Thursday, Friday, or even over the weekend, perhaps dodging some raindrops. But our colors really coming into focus this weekend. Moderate to peak color across inland Connecticut. Those colors draining southward as we head through the next 5 to 7 days. So really hitting our stride despite the colors of the fall foliage being a bit more muted this year. So for Thursday, again, plenty of sunshine, warmer than tomorrow, mid and upper 60s. Given the increase in cloud cover, temps on Friday, a little bit cooler compared to Thursday, 65. Scattered showers becoming likely. Calling for periods of rain on Saturday, likely not raining all day long, temps in the low 60s. And then as that storm system begins pulling away and strengthening on Sunday, we're talking about wind gusts up to around, if not over, 30 miles an hour, but otherwise a primarily dry second half of the weekend. Temps will be in the upper 50s. Still breezy on Monday with a mix of sun and clouds, and as high pressure builds in, the wind subsides Monday night and early Tuesday. That's when temperatures could bottom out in the 30s. So again, first alerting you to some chillier nights ahead. But in the meantime, it is Saturday where rain will likely have an impact on any sort of outdoor plans, where if you still have those plans to spend time outdoors on Saturday, you may want to start thinking about a plan B. And then Sunday again, mainly dry, but becoming windy and cooler. Okay.